how's it going? I'm Alice Takeover. Yeah, Takeover isn't actually my last name, but it's just for fun. I've been freelance modeling for over a decade, and I started my channel to bring about a little bit more awareness to my career's existence, because a lot of models think they have to get agency signed in order to get work, but I'm here to tell everybody that that's not true. I love that I was able to start my own business without agency representation, which enabled me to become financially free, and now I get paid to travel. If you like this video, think about giving me a thumbs up and subscribing so I can continue to make great videos just like this one for everyone on YouTube who may also like them. So we've all been there where you're out with a group of friends and you're in front of this really cool location and you want to get your picture taken. So you're thinking you look all great and stuff, and you put the right outfit on, the right makeup, and you know that you're looking so polished, and then your friends go to take the picture and you're doing all these goofy poses hoping that something comes out really good. And then you hurry to look at the back of their phone at all the pictures that they just took of you, and then you're looking at it and you're just like, ew, why do I look like a potato? Tip number 1, relax your body. Breathe. A relaxed body looks way more natural in photos than a tense one. Try not to tense up your muscles or hold your breath in while you're posing. Once you get used to posing, you can tense up your muscles in specific ways in order to create a certain look, like holding up your core and making fake abs, but that's not necessary right when you're starting out with posing. Just relax and enjoy the moment. Tip number 2, mind your posture. Having good posture is very important. Stand tall, keep your shoulders back, and lift your chin just slightly to elongate your neck. You should almost feel like there's a string that's going up through your back and then up through the top of your head that's pulling you up. I promise that holding your posture isn't actually as painful as what I just described in that metaphor. After a while of posing with good posture, it'll feel natural to you. Tip number 3, angle your body. Angling your body just slightly can make you look a little bit more flattering in photos. For example, you can turn your shoulders just slightly away from the camera and cross your legs to create a more interesting pose. Many models and influencers angle their bodies at a 45-degree angle to the camera to create a more dynamic look, because depending on your body type, most people look pretty blah when they just face their bodies directly at the camera. Tip number 4, use your arms and hands. Your arms and hands will add visual interest to your posing. You can place your hands on your hips, twirl your hair, or even use props to create engaging and interesting shapes. Just mind that you don't squish your limbs against your body. Create some space between your core and your limbs to look a little bit more flattering. Tip number 5, practice your facial expressions. Facial expressions convey emotion, and they add depth to your photos. Practice different expressions in the mirror to find ones that work for you. You may even think that one side of your face is better than the other, and this is perfectly normal and fine. Most models and influencers have a favorite side. Also, another important tip in this section is to avoid deer in the headlights eyeballs by working your facial muscles. Every model's go-to is the smize, originally coined by Tyra Banks. It's where you squint just a little bit and you look straight into the camera as if you're very interested in it. Relaxing your lips will also make you look more inviting. Clenched teeth will only make you look uncomfortable. Tip number 6. Play with the light. Lighting can make all the difference in how your photos will turn out. Experiment with different types of lighting and poses to find what works best for you. You may want to face the lighting for a more buttery and soft look, whereas if you turn a little bit away from the light and have more shadows cast across you, you're going to have more of a contrasty photo. Tip number 7, be confident. Confidence is key in posing your very best for pictures. Believe in yourself and your abilities, and let that confidence show in all of your posing. Don't worry about what everyone else looks like. You may always think that the grass is greener on the other side, but in truth, someone may envy you for what you've got going on. Shake what your mama gave you and be proud of yourself. Tip number 8. Stay in motion. Dynamic poses can add movement and energy to your photos. Try moving your body, jumping, or twirling to create more interesting looks. Tip number 9. Use your environment. Your surroundings will provide you opportunities for interesting poses. You can lean up against a wall, sit on a bench, or even lie down on the ground to create unique poses. Tip number 10. Work with the angles of the camera. Whatever body parts are closest to the camera will look larger, and whatever furthest away from the camera will look smaller. You can use this to your advantage. For example, if you want longer looking legs, make sure that your picture is being taken from a downward facing up angle so your legs are closer to the camera than the rest of you. Many women will take selfies top down because it makes their eyes look bigger. Get creative with the process and try out different camera angles to see what works best for you. And extra tip number 11. Have fun! Having your picture taken should be a fun and creative process. Enjoy yourself. Be playful, and don't take yourself too seriously. You can also practice posing in front of the mirror at home to know what poses look best for you. So when you finally do get your picture taken, you'll be super prepared. And remember, most photo shoots take at least 2 hours and hundreds of photos later to get the winning shot. You don't have to go that overkill in your pictures, but do remember it might take a few tries to get the right look.